What do you think the number one piece of cardio equipment is in the gym for burning fat? I didn't know, so I asked ChatGPT and it told me the treadmill, but I didn't have one. Well, now I do. So walk with me while I break down the ins and outs of this Feier Fitness Star 100 treadmill behind me. Let's go. Now, I've been on many treadmills throughout my life, but I'd never owned one, so I had never done all the research it takes to figure out all the features. So let me start off by showing you guys all the features of this Feier Fitness Star 100 treadmill. This is a compact treadmill that's 67 inches long from front to back or while standing, 51 inches tall from the floor to the top edge of the monitor when positioned in a fully upright position, and 30 inches wide. ChatGPT also taught me that one of the top features consumers look for in a treadmill is the belt deck. The belt deck on the Star 100 fits the industry standard with its 54-inch long and 20-inch wide workspace. Stick with me while I go through these details. I'm gonna get to the nitty-gritty, my full review in a minute, but I wanna make sure I get you these details so you don't have to research them on your own. The Star 100 is powered by a 2.0 horsepower engine, and it inclines from 0 to 12 and has a maximum weight capacity of 265 pounds. It weighs 160 pounds, and I'll get into that a little bit more in a minute. All right, that's most of the technical stuff that I wanted to talk about surrounding the hardware, so let's go ahead and talk about the delivery and setup, which I probably should have started with, but you know, let's go. First of all, you don't need any kind of Prime account for free delivery because you can order this treadmill straight from Feier Fitness with free shipping. Now, the Star 100 usually costs $1,599, but at the time of me posting this review, it's $1,119, and I've secured a discount code for you guys so you can get an additional 15% off by entering the code FEIERUSAWA when you check out if you decide to cop one of these after you finish watching my review. Just look down in the description and I'll put a link to Feier Fitness, and I'll also list that code for y'all. The delivery company they used gave me a 4-hour window, and those guys came in professional. The box was in mint condition. The treadmill was packed perfectly, and the best part was that it was 100% pre-built. All I had to do was unbox it, and if y'all want to see what that looked like, hit that link right there after you watch this video to watch my unboxing of the Feier Fitness Star 100. Now, this is my first treadmill, but when I was researching treadmills, I noticed that you actually have to build a lot of these home treadmills, and that's something that I'm really happy that I didn't have to do. Now, this treadmill only weighs 165 pounds, but when you actually have to build one, that 165 pounds is a lot more than that, and that's probably a two-man job. Once it's out the box, the Star 100 is really easy to maneuver. The wheels are up front where it's heaviest, so you just lift it from the back where it's lightest and push it wherever you need to place it. When you're ready to work, you just pull out the foot folding rod, step on it and pull up the stand post, and then snap the handlebar in place by pulling up on it. After that, you can pull up the monitor and position it wherever it best suits you. Now all you gotta do is plug it in and go. Now, one very important thing I wanna mention to you guys is that whenever you buy a big piece of equipment like this, you never wanna plug it into a power strip or an extension cord. You always plug it directly into the wall because it's a very big fire hazard if you don't. Now, they always tell you that in the manual, but you know we like to chuck that manual without reading it, and that's something you wanna know just to keep it safe, Smokey. All right, we're powered up and ready to go, so let's talk about that display real quick because it's dope. It's big and bright with a lot of functionality. You got your incline level section on the top left, and then below that you have calories burned. Now, if you have your hands on the 2 metal post reader strips, your post will be displayed over here. Now, because I know a lot of y'all are wondering, the difference between your heart rate and your post is heart rate refers to the number of times the heart beats per minute, while post rate refers to the rate in which blood pulses through the arteries. Both of them are measured in beats per minute, with the normal resting range for a dose between 60 and 100 beats per minute. Now, you got a big colorful section in the middle for your current speed and time elapsed. And over there on the right, you got a section that changes depending on the mode, but also displays time, calories, distance, and speed. You can set the Star 100 to read in kilometers or meters, that's up to you. The treadmill has a setting for up to 3 dedicated users, and in that mode, you can create your own personal workout settings that the treadmill will remember, so you don't have to enter them every time you get on your treadmill if you want to do that same workout. Now, when you're not creating your own, the Star 100 has 36 pre-programmed workouts. Whenever you're using this feature, the treadmill automatically changes the speed and incline throughout the workout without you having to hit any buttons. Now don't snooze, this mug has Bluetooth connectivity too, so you can link your Feier Fitness Star 100 to your phone or tablet and do a lot there too. First, after linking, you can use the Run Music feature to listen to music through the 2 speakers located on the back of the Treadmills console. Now I'm gonna keep it real. Those 2 speakers on the back of that console don't deliver the bass banging sound that I'm used to in my headphones, so I tend to use that option over those, and I really wish that Feier had to put those speakers on the front of that console opposed to the back, but it's nice to have the option. Once you linked up, you could choose from 3 apps available on both iPhone and Android: AnyRun, KinoMap, and Zwift. They all have slightly different features, but some of the things they can do are control the speed and incline of your treadmill. They can display your posts. They can show you how fast you're running. And then if you sign up, you can also get the metadata of your run stored in the cloud, so you can go back and look and see how you did and compare it to your future runs. All right, I tried to break down most of the features of this treadmill so you guys wouldn't have to go digging for that information on your own. Now, I'm gonna tell you what me and the Usawa Fitness Camp here think about the treadmill. All right, first of all, I love the fact that it's compact. This treadmill could fit comfortably right here in the middle of my garage gym, but it doesn't have to. I usually keep it tucked in the corner, fully set up and ready to go. But if I need more space, I can easily fold it up and stand it up in the corner over there and get almost that entire space back. I like that. I also like that even though it's compact, we can still open up our stride and get a nice sprint in. This isn't a walking treadmill, it's both a walking and running treadmill. And when you set it at 11.2, it's humming and more than fast enough to challenge everybody who's had a chance to use it in here. I also like that the belt deck is spacious enough for everyone that I've had run on this treadmill. And I've had people of all shapes and sizes on it, and people from 5 feet tall all the way up to 6'2". But I still feel like people much taller than that could comfortably run on here too. I love that big bright display. And although I don't really use those 36 pre-programmed workouts, I love the fact that I can make my own, because as a personal trainer, I can make 3 that I can keep recalling over and over, challenging both me and my clients against each other, and we don't have to worry about somebody doing something that the other wasn't. Honestly, one of the things I like most about this treadmill is that it's compact, folds nicely, and can stylishly sit in the corner of my gym without being awkward. I almost forgot. The coolest feature on this treadmill, in my opinion, is the wireless charging. I don't know how I forgot to mention that. All you do is step up onto your treadmill, lay your phone down on the center panel, and it'll start charging while you're doing your workout. That's love. Now this is a review, so it's always probable that there's gonna be some cons to go along with the pros. And yes, I have cons, so let's go. First of all, those speakers. It's very unlikely I'm ever going to use those, because when I'm listening to a podcast, or more likely some old school hip hop, I want a much higher quality sound just to inspire me through my workout. Like I said, that's my first con. My next gripe is with the Bluetooth connectivity. I'm not sure if it's the app or the actual Bluetooth of the treadmill, but sometimes I can't stay connected, or my phone and the treadmill disconnect from one another in the middle of the workout, and that can be frustrating at times. I also wish the wireless tray was just a little bit deeper, because sometimes when we're running fast on the Star 100, the vibrations of the treadmill can cause the phone to jump out of the tray. Now, none of that has stopped me from being very happy with this treadmill, so I'm giving it a Fonzarelli. And if you like what I've been talking about here today, do me a favor and hit that like button and give me a Fonzarelli too. If you haven't already subscribed, hit that button too so you can check out some of my future content. Now, if you're still on the fence and you're trying to learn more about other pieces of cardio equipment, hit this link up here and check out the playlist that I put together for you guys with some other reviews that I've done on cardio equipment. I hope y'all liked the video. Love and peace, everybody.